por mí. Espíritu y novia dicen ven. El invierno pasó y la hora llegó, el tiempo de la hermosa canción. Espíritu y novia dicen ven. Alguien diga conmigo, el espíritu y la novia dicen ven. Ven, amado, ven. El espíritu y la novia dicen ven. Ven, amado, ven. El espíritu y la novia dicen ven. Ven, amado, ven una vez más. El espíritu y la novia dicen ven. Ven, amado, ven. Ven, amado, ven, amado, ven, amado, ven, amado, ven, amado, ven, amado, ven. Y tu pueblo te dice ven, amado, ven, amado, ven, amado, ven, amado, ven, amado, ven, amado,
Dilo con nosotros. Oigo a mi amado y lo veo venir, saltando colinas y montes por mí. Espíritu y novia dicen el invierno pasó y la hora llegó, el tiempo de la hermosa canción. Espíritu y novia dicen
alguien tiene gozo.
Hey everyone, how's it going? God bless. Gustavo Romo here with a tutorial on GenesisCampos song Ven Amado. Today we're looking at trombone 1, part, the first part out of 2 trombones, if I recall correctly. We're looking at articulation and the best way to play notes in this song. This song is a very pop-heavy style when it comes to the brass. So when we're playing our notes, we want to make sure they're nice, strong, and articulated. What I mean by that is instead of playing notes like do-do-do-do-do, for example, we look at the first line here where it says Spiritu y novia dicen pam 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 pam. Let's look at the difference between a legato sound and a nice articulated sound. Here's a legato sound. Now let's look at the same thing, but let's add a bit of bite, a little bit of almost staccato, but we still want to add length to the note. So let's add a little bit of an accent on the top, just a little bit of a ta, 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 to really give it that emphasis, that pop sound that we need, right? Just small changes like that really changes the feel of the song. We want it to feel exciting, we want it to feel strong, and we want it to feel, like pop music, right? Another example is right after Juan Carlos Alvarado sings Espíritu y novia dice ven, and then the trumpets and the trombones respond with ba 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 bam 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 bam. Trombones, we got to make sure that we keep it nice and tight. Ta 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 ta. So like for example, we have an A right there. We play an A at the top where it goes. And you know, compared to how it would sound if it was legato. If it was legato, it would go. But we also don't want it to sound nasty, right? We want it to have a good character. So keep it in, you know, a respectful dynamic level. We don't want it to sound too blatty because, you know, what separates professionals from amateurs is how you can control your dynamics. If you're a trombone player and you can control the way your fortes and your mezzo pianos and your piano sound, you can control your dynamics from soft to high, and you know what that good level of loud is, I promise you, you as a trombone player, you're gonna grow in your musicianship. And when you learn to understand the levels of your dynamics with your trombone, the more you can understand your ability to blend with the other instruments. Like for example, in this song, trumpets usually take the melody most of the time, right? So it's important that as trombone players, we are there as a foundation, right? Most of the time, we do have our moments to play main melody, and that's great. But what we want to hear the majority of is when we think pop music, we think of the first instrument we think of is trumpets, right? So trumpets have to be the sound that leads. Trombones are here. Obviously, we're important because, you know, we're here with the music, but we have a different job than the trumpets do. Trumpets have a crisp, tight attack to their sound, whereas trombones, we're there to fill in that lower end that the trumpets just can't fill in, you know, the way that their instruments are created. They're meant to be more tight, where we're meant to be a little bit more rounded, more filling in the sound, right? So for example, we look at, you know, the main melody that goes, of course, trombone 2 plays that line. We play another line, the counter melody, you know, that goes dow, bow, but even with that, it's important to know when it is important to come out of the texture or when you need to blend in, and you can apply that information to every song that you learn in these tracks, in these next few songs. For example, learning your articulations. Remember that with this song, it is important that we keep it nice, crisp, and tight with pop music. You know, for example, where it cuts into a musical break and it goes, we have the trombones have a call and response to that. So the violin goes and we respond with bum bum. So it'll go and a good way to achieve that double tongue is to practice in your mouthpiece going taka 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 taka. And that has helped me develop a double tonguing pattern to where it makes it more smooth to be able to play notes a lot faster. So when you start learning how to go tuku tuku, you go into your mouthpiece and you play. You do that over and over again until eventually you can start to speed it up a little and you end up playing. You see what I mean? And over time, once you start developing that trick, it makes it a lot easier to play notes a lot more crisp, a lot more effectively, and, you know, it with speed and consistency. I hope these tips helped out a little bit. Go ahead and skip around in the video, look at the notes if you need to, take your time, pause the video if you have to, if you're working on a line. Remember, no one here is perfect. I myself, I'm working, even now I'm still continuing to learn and grow. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm on my way, and so are you. Take care, everyone. God bless. Have a good day.